What is going on, guys? Biznix here. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the best close range class setup in Star Wars Battlefront post May 4th update. And this is going to be basically, as you can see, I have the BACTA bomb already equipped, so you're going to know that yes, this is past the weapon buffs and this is past all of the nerfs that they did and all of that. So, and I'm going to be making a video on that very soon, probably later on today. So if you guys want to know what I'm talking about, definitely check that video out by hitting that subscribe button. You'll be able to get a notification about it and everything. But also, before I go any further, I just want you to know that if you're new to the channel, I play Star Wars Battlefront a lot, and if you ever want to play with me, or you ever want me to do a certain class setup build, let me know in a comment and I will get my Xbox information to you, or I will do your class for you basically. So without further ado, let's get into the class. I'm going to describe what I'm using, and then I'm going to talk to you about the pros and the cons. So first, we're using the Berserker trait, which for those of you that don't know what it is, I mean, I've used it in a lot of my class setups already. It basically means that the more damage you take, the more damage you will put out as the levels of the trait go up. However, you trade off the fact that your health takes longer to come back when you take more damage. So it's a trade-off, but honestly, using certain star cards really help, and we're going to get into that in a minute. The next thing you need to have is the SE-14C, which is the 5-round blaster pistol, burst pistol, whatever you want to call it. It's very, very good. And it's one of the original blasters, so don't think it's a new one exclusive to Outer Rim DLC. No, it's been there for a while. The next great thing for this class setup is the BACTA bomb, which was just released in the May 4th update. And honestly, I think it's a little overpowered, but we're going to go into that soon. And then the third thing we need to talk about is the perk that I'm using is Personal Shield. That's just a pretty basic one that a lot of people should have. I mean, it's not anything that was in Outer Rim DLC or anything like that. And then, of course, who else would even ask? I mean, the jump hack, it's pretty standard, so we're not even going to go into that. But now, let's just go into the pros and why this class setup is very, very good. Now, I said that this was going to be a close range class setup, and I'm telling the truth when I say this, because for anyone that has used the SE-14C, it doesn't get very good range. In the video that you're watching right now, this is about the maximum range you should be even considering whenever you're shooting at somebody, because any further than that, you're going to act as more of a distraction, honestly, and you're going to draw more fire to you, which is not something you really want. You kind of want to be sneaky and stealthy with this class and get behind the enemy lines and flank, okay? But basically, if you are ever in a corridor like this and there's really nowhere for the enemy team to go, this will murder them very quickly and drop them very fast. So simply put, the high damage output that is giving to you through the Berserker trait and the high damage already from the weapon in general and the high frequency of fire ultimately equals a very, very good gun just for this game in general. There's nothing really else to say. I mean, you don't even really need to know the maps very well to use this effectively. You just need to be able to aim fairly decently, and you're going to do very well. There's not much more to say. It does a lot of damage, and it's just really, really good. And for those tight squeezes that you get in whenever you're really low on health, well, all you gotta do is use your BACTA bomb or use your Personal Shield. Your health will come back whenever your Personal Shield is popped, as long as you don't take any damage while you're inside of it. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing really else to say about the pros for this gun. Honestly, now just looking at the cons, I can't really think of any except for the fact that large maps, this setup really won't work too well unless you're a very good flanker and you know maps very well and you know where players go. But that's really about it. That's really the worst possible scenario for this. But everything for the most part, this class is very solid. It's probably the best class in the game right now. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. It was awesome to make, and I really loved this class in general, so it was really fun to do. And just stay tuned for more Star Wars Battlefront action, because I'll be doing it a lot. And really, without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.